A storm is approaching, and it is no ordinary phenomenon. This event will bring chaos, destruction, and unprecedented challenges. It is crucial to prepare now, as time is scarce. What is coming is not just rain or wind. It will be a test. A test that will evaluate the strength of your faith, the unity of your family, and your ability to deal with the unpredictable. Many will choose to ignore the warnings, believing that life will continue its normal course. However, for those who listen and act, there will be hope. This is not just about protecting your home or storing supplies. It is something deeper. This is a call to action, a chance to strengthen your faith and seek spiritual refuge. Pay attention, for the words that follow may be decisive in saving your life and the lives of those you love. If you trust in the power and salvation of the divine message, declare "I believe," followed by an amen, in the comments below. Imagine a day that seems ordinary. The wind blows more intensely, dense clouds cover the horizon, and the first drops of rain begin to fall. It may seem like just another rainy day, but do not be fooled. This storm is different. What is coming will turn streets into rivers, make the skies thunder, and test even the most prepared. At first, the signs will be subtle: a stronger wind, a light rain. But as the hours pass, the force of the waters will increase. Rivers will overflow, invading homes and businesses. Streets will become impassable, swallowing cars and isolating entire communities. The cold and rain, which seemed harmless, will transform into an overwhelming storm, impossible to contain. Reflect on the consequences. Flights will be cancelled, leaving thousands stranded at airports. Those who venture onto the roads will face serious risks: slippery roads, invisible ice, and landslides that will block paths. The situation will require courage, preparation, and above all, faith. Accidents will be inevitable. Imagine yourself on a deserted road with no help nearby and no means of communication. That will be the fate of many who do not prepare. In the cities, the chaos will be equally intense. Businesses will close and supermarket shelves will empty quickly. The desperate search for supplies will plunge many into despair. Rescue teams, overwhelmed, will not be able to attend to everyone, and families who are not prepared will face extreme situations: cold, hunger, and isolation. In rural areas, the challenges will be even more severe. Entire farms will be flooded, crops will be destroyed, and food stocks will disappear in a matter of hours. Farmers, who have dedicated months of hard work, will see their livelihoods ruined. Animals, dependent on human shelter and care, will suffer deeply from the extreme conditions. For those living in tall buildings, the feeling of security will be illusory. As the waters rise, elevators will stop working, leaving people trapped on upper floors, without access to supplies or power. Darkness will take over, bringing fear and uncertainty. And do not expect the storm to pass quickly. It will persist, causing continuous damage. Water will invade attics and basements, destroying valuable belongings. Sewer systems will collapse, creating additional health risks. Roads and bridges, essential for the transportation of supplies, will take months to rebuild. There is no doubt this will be one of the greatest trials we have ever faced. However, even in the face of so much darkness, there is hope. The first step to survival is understanding the gravity of the situation. Many will ignore the warnings, but you are being alerted. Now it is up to you to decide: prepare or risk everything. This storm is not just a natural phenomenon, it is a warning, a call for everyone to awaken and recognize the fragility of life and the strength of divine purpose. It is no coincidence that you are receiving this message now. God, in His infinite mercy, sends signs so that we can prepare, not just with supplies and shelter, but with the renewal of our faith and spirit. There are those who ignore these signs, believing that everything is under human control. But this storm will show otherwise. Human plans can fail in an instant, and only faith and divine protection can guide us in the darkest moments. How many times have you planned your days, trips, and important moments without even considering the blessing of God? This storm is a powerful reminder that we need to return to the essential, to what truly matters. The fierce winds and overwhelming waters that are coming are not just forces of nature. They are a call to reflect, act, and strengthen our connection with the divine. They are a test of faith, a test for our unity, resilience, and above all, our relationship with God. It will be easy to fall into despair, complain, and doubt. However, those who place their trust in the Lord will find peace, even in the midst of chaos. Remember, this is not just a warning message, but also one of hope. God does not abandon his people, even in the most difficult trials. He sends signs so that we can prepare both materially and spiritually. What is coming is not the end, but a new beginning, a chance to rebuild, strengthen our communities, and renew our hearts and our faith. Do not ignore this warning. Many will do so laughing or belittling until it is too late. But you have the opportunity to act now. Be among those who listen, reflect, and prepare. Turn to God with sincerity. Pray, seek his guidance, and trust that, even in the greatest adversities, he will be by your side. The time to act is now. Do not leave it for later. Divine mercy is infinite, but it is up to each of us to take the first step. Prepare not only for the physical storm, but for the spiritual awakening it represents. The storm will pass, however, the challenges it leaves behind will be immense. When the winds cease and the waters recede, the true impact will be revealed. Destroyed roads, impassable bridges, and entire neighborhoods isolated. The destruction will not only be material, it will also be emotional and spiritual for those who are not prepared. Cities will face a long recovery process. Homes and businesses that were flooded will need extensive repairs. Many will lose everything they owned: furniture, clothes, memories, important documents. In the streets, the scene will be one of debris, uprooted trees, fallen poles, and abandoned vehicles. The reconstruction will take weeks, perhaps months, until normality begins to return. In rural areas, the fields that once provided food will be submerged or devastated. Farmers who were already facing climatic challenges will see their crops ruined. Livestock will suffer from lack of shelter and food, and the economic losses will be significant. For many, the storm will not just be a passing event, but a milestone that will change their lives forever. This is a time to reflect, act, and strengthen our faith. For even in the greatest adversities, hope and divine protection remain. Power lines will remain down in various regions, leaving many families in darkness. Those who have not prepared adequately will face difficulties staying warm, preparing food, and even communicating with the outside world. This will be a time of trial, where unity among communities will be essential. Think of those who ignored the warnings, believing they could weather the storm without precautions. Now, without supplies or enough water, they will face long lines and empty shelves. Help will come, but it may take time, and those who have not organized beforehand will feel the impact more intensely. However, even in the face of difficulties, there is still hope. This period will serve to strengthen the bonds between people, encouraging acts of solidarity and compassion. Neighbors will reach out to each other, sharing resources and rebuilding together. Churches will open their doors, offering not only physical shelter, but also spiritual support. For those seeking comfort and strength, the marks left by the storm will serve as a reminder of the power of nature and the constant need for preparation. But above all, it will be a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, which can overcome challenges with faith and unity. This will not just be a story of destruction, but also of learning and renewal. It will be a time to reflect on what truly matters: faith, family, and community. Together, even in the face of the greatest adversities, we are stronger. Now is the time to act. Do not delay your preparation any longer. Every moment lost is a wasted opportunity to protect your family and ensure your safety. This warning is not an exaggeration, but an urgent call. The time to prepare is now. Ask yourself, are you ready to face what is coming? Many will ignore these signs, trusting that everything will be fine. Do not make that mistake. The storm will have no mercy. It will test your strength, your faith, and your preparedness. Do not wait for the worst to happen to realize that you should have heeded the warnings. Share this message with those you love. Inform your friends and family. Everyone deserves the chance to prepare and face this moment with courage and serenity. Be an example for your community, someone who acts with wisdom and leads by example. Preparation saves lives, but faith sustains the soul. Trust in divine mercy and do your part. This storm is not just about winds and rain, but also about the preparation of the heart, mind, and spirit. God, in His infinite mercy, gives us this opportunity to return to Him, trust in His protection, and renew our faith. Do not see what is coming only as destruction, but as a call to unity, reflection, and inner transformation. Even in the midst of the fiercest storm, God never abandons His people. He is the light that guides us in the darkness, the strength that sustains us in moments of weakness, and the peace that calms in the midst of chaos. Take time with your family to pray. Ask God to illuminate your steps, protect your home, and strengthen your heart. Turn to Him with sincerity and trust fully in His mercy. This will not be the end, but a new beginning, an invitation to rebuild. Not only what was lost materially, but also faith and the essential values of life. Remember, you are not alone. Saint Michael the Archangel, defender of the faithful, is by your side. Call upon his intercession and trust in divine protection. Pray fervently, for prayer has the power to transform, strengthen, and bring peace to the heart. May this storm, as difficult as it may be, bring us closer to each other and to God. May we emerge from it stronger, more united, and with a renewed understanding of what truly matters: faith, family, and love. Prepare with prudence, trust with faith, and face what is coming with courage. God is with you. He always has been and always will be. Thank you for watching this video. Leave your like and subscribe to the Living Hope channel on YouTube. Activate notifications by clicking on the bell to receive other publications.